Alright, so doing a VOD review, a little bit different because I'm going to do two POVs. I'm going to do hardcore Halos, and I'm going to do my own POV. I'm actually on an alt playing with him here. So this is about a Diamond 3 lobby, which is obviously him playing up a lot from where his normal rank is, about Plat 5. But we're going to kind of look at like what are the differences in the things that I'm doing off spawn, how I'm pushing up the map, versus how he goes off spawn. And then also, where am I taking my fights from? How am I regaining my shields? And vice versa, just to see, is there some small decision-making things that could impact how the game's being played? So let's take a look. So I told him off the start, like, we need to contest overshield. Just in general, in every map, the very first thing you need to be considered about is, like, what is the neutral thing to play for? Like, is there a heal? Is there a overshield, a camo, something, rockets that's in the middle that there's only one of that everyone has to rush to? And then what are the other things to play for, like the sniper rifle? In this case, I think on Fortress, everyone's better off to go play for OV and then come back to their sniper, but I'm also fine if one guy goes to sniper. So in this case, I said I was going to go play for OV from the side, and I just wanted him to shoot people off the front of it, so let's see how that goes. So I'd say a little bit weird routing, like you started to go that way, then you started to go this way. Like almost always, if I go front, I'm just going to get on that box and like curb slide down. But this is fine. So you see grenades coming, you take a lot of damage from it. Like you should feel that and just play the wall a little bit better. But I'm also fine with just putting your body in here and saying like one of us is going to die for this because again, it's a neutral thing. And then you get sniped, I think, just because your body's like too much in the open. You're also a little late. Like their sniper had time to come back from their sniper and go all the way back to their flag plat, where if you would have not hesitated so much off the open, either slid off the porch or slid off the flag jump, you would have been there a little bit quicker. So need to work on the speed aspect of it. Let's see what happens off your next spawn. Okay. So no flags out yet. I would say in capture the flag and in assault, if no one's in your base, almost always the best thing to do off spawn is to take perimeter to their base. Obviously, if someone's here about to arm the bomb, or if someone's like actively pulling your flag, you want to fight the flag person or the bomb person. But in this case, like, don't spend a whole lot of time here looking this way. You want to fight up your lane. So there's 3 lanes on this map. There's obviously this lane, and then there's the middle area and all of this ring area, and then the other blue tower lane. So I would not spend a whole lot of time looking across in this direction. I would be focused on getting up the map. You see there's a really big gap here with no deaths and no kills. And like we do find an OV guy kind of lurking back here, which is fine. But yeah, we're spending a whole lot of time in just this like no man's land and kind of hesitating. Like we got a kill as well. We're all 4 up. We have no map control. Like they have more of the map. They're pushing us out. Like he's got our trench. There's a guy ring 2, and there's a guy in their armory. So we're like condensed into this little area, but we have more guns on the map. So we need to really be focused on getting up the map and getting more pressure. You shot a couple shots, you pinged a guy, like he's on the complete opposite side of the map. You see me, I'm closer to him. I'm not even thinking about this guy. I'm just letting my teammate deal with it, and I'm going up the map. And if my teammate dies, then I can maybe come and route back. But you're spending a whole lot of time worried about a guy that, what is he going to do at this point? Yeah, still just looking around. Okay, now we start getting some shots in. I also notice a whole lot of like wiggling from you, which is weird because it's kind of a mouse and keyboard thing, but you're like always constantly like spinning your reticle around or just flicking back and forth, which is fine when you're in a fight. But I would say if you're catching people off guard, you almost don't want to be strafing. Like you want to strafe more when you are getting shot at and preferably not taking too many fights like that anyways, but if you hold steady, you'll hit a whole lot more of these shots. And yeah, like a lot of hesitation too. Like, let's go back just slightly. In this map specifically, like this area, this courtyard area, this repulse area, this area, and then obviously this repulse and this corner here, whatever you want to call it, stage. You never want to be in these areas. Like when you're here, you need to be sprinting and curb sliding and getting through these areas as fast as possible. You do not want to take any fights from these areas at all. They're just really bad places to fight from. There are occasions where you kind of have to, like you're shooting the flag guy, but almost always, the more you hesitate in this area, the more you're risking just dying. Which you did. Because you got caught off guard and you're a little slow. Okay, so off this spawn, yeah, you spawn trench. They're super heavy in our base. They have not pulled the flag yet. I would still be considering going up, maybe getting to their tower, maybe getting to ring 2, getting up on the wing. Like, I'm not trying to shoot from here. Now, you catch a guy off, you get a couple free shots at him, you're not going to kill this guy, just go forward. Like, that is good. Anytime you can shoot a guy in the back for free, I'm fine with that. But, like, don't linger on this. Because you just took 2 points of damage from him and you get absolutely melted. Now imagine if you gave him those 2 points of damage and then just ran and got into mid or got up in their tower and you were more annoying. You'd still be alive and you would have still got that assist. And you would be in front of this flag and able to stop it. But because you stop here and you take a fight from this area, they're going to cap this flag. Whereas you would have got an assist, they would have been a man down, and you would have been in front of the flag and ready to stop it. So this is one of the times that it's fine to shoot from this area. No problem with it. But yeah, like flag's dead. I'm not jumping up here. I'm going to just set on this box. A little bit of slow like reaction. Like you hit that guy, flip around a little bit faster, but it's fine. You got an assist. Again, I probably would have just set on the box either way, but it's okay. Good kill. See if you know where to go here. You've got a teammate there, you've got a teammate there, you've got a teammate behind you. So where are they gonna spawn? Over here. And yeah, it's just like too much. Like you got a kill, which is awesome. You've also got an OV teammate and you got a bunch of teammates alive. Like let the map develop a little bit more before you start trying to run the flag. Like if you just, you don't even have to throw the flag out, but if you throw the flag out and just live in their base a little bit longer until the picture's a little more clear on where to run it and we get some more kills, this looks a whole lot easier for us. And you're going to argue, yeah, we're going to score anyways, which is true. But it could have been a whole lot easier. Also, I thought this was weird in game too, where like I pulled the flag, you're full shields, and yeah, you kind of steal it from me, which I'm not too concerned about who scores the flag, but my thoughts are like, you've got 3 teammates, and let's go back to like this moment here. So there's 3 teammates around this flag. There is no reason that you should be running to this flag. Like if this is a better team, they're just nading us and we're all dying. Like instead of you coming straight that way, when you spawn here, like if you take a different route and you get an angle to where you can shoot some people away from the flag, then you're cutting off their lanes. Because really, in Halo, the best way to score a flag in general is to get somebody moving the flag and then get people blocking, almost like football, to say, okay, this is a place that they can come to stop the flag, this is a place they can come to stop the flag, and this is the place to come to stop the flag. And getting bodies in those different lanes to say you can't come this way for free is how you're going to win more flag games. But if we all bunch up in one area, it's going to be a big mess. Now, in this case, we're bunched up because flag was about to reset and also because we killed like all of them. But you got to be thinking about the next set of spawners, and like this guy just spawned. If you're over, again, in this direction, or preferably probably up here in this case, like you can do a whole lot more good for us than coming here. Because like you're going to argue, well, you're one shot, you shouldn't be running the flag. But like I know the timings, and I know there's no one here to fight me, so I could have got through here for free, and you could have been up there helping shoot. But now, since I'm one shot, I can't really help too much, so I have to wait on my shields and take like a longer route. And like, you're gonna score, which is great. I don't know that that's always gonna happen. Like, maybe in this lobby it will, but I don't know it'll happen in every lobby. All right, sorry for the delay. Let's continue. So you get your shields. And yeah, like, you're taking the fight from the middle of the base. Again, like, this is another one of those areas, like, you don't want to be standing here. And like, especially when you see two teammates pushing that guy, like, you're free to just run up the map behind them. Because they're not getting shot at right now, so there's no one around to shoot them. I wouldn't go this direction because you don't know what's in that direction. With no shields, I mean, you can go that way and just take like a wide route, grab the sniper, go up the tower. But like, you should feel way more comfortable to be moving further up. Like, Ninjas is not getting shot at. I'm not getting shot at. Like, you don't need to be like holding these really deep angles here. And because of that, like, you're so late that they have time to grab their sniper and then shoot you. Now you're rerouting, and like, you feel how, like, you see I'm way up on the map. Ninjas is trying to get up on the map. Ulti Prime is like coming off spawn, and he's immediately going up the map. And you've just spent this entire time just going back and forth in this direction of the base. If you look here, like on your kill feed, like, there's a huge gap of about 1.5 minutes here that you did, you know, nothing, shot a couple shots, but no kills, no deaths. And then same thing here. There's another like minute of just dead time. And you do have a sniper now, which is fine, but you're also setting like literally as far back as possible on the map. Like, unless someone walks directly in this line of sight, there's nothing that you can really do to make a difference. And you're really hoping someone comes into their armory, but you should feel, first, we just got 2 kills, and I don't know how much you pay attention to the kill feed, but you should feel the map's pretty wide open that you can run free and just feel super safe because we have the kills. But the other end is, like, why would they be coming through armory at this point? They're either going to be, like, somewhere else because those 2 guys haven't died in a while, so they're up further on the map, or they're hiding because their 2 teammates just died. Now you finally kind of take another off angle, but again, you're, like, taking super narrow angles. Like, I don't want you to run out and die with the sniper for sure, but I also don't want you to like have your back against the main back wall. I want you to be feeling a little more confident to get up the map some. And again, it's weird because your teammates got up the map. He died in courtyard, which again is just a bad place to die. And now by the time you start moving forward, they are all the way up the map and they are putting pressure on us. And so now you're going to give them a full sniper, which I don't even think they go to pick up, but you spent a minute holding that sniper and did nothing with it, and then just ran out for free and died. So I did watch this earlier, and what I found super interesting is, like, right here when this flag is out is almost exactly how I'd want you to play. Like, this is the first time off spawn the whole game that you've just taken off sprinting as soon as you spawn. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of hesitation because you know, oh man, the flag's out. You need to kind of play with some of that urgency the whole match. Now, I wouldn't cut this way, but I do like the urgency. Like, shooting him is fine before he's there, but you can also argue, like, what am I doing here? Because if I shoot this guy, I have no teammates in any position to kill this guy. So he's just going to get his shields back by the time that I get over here. Doubly so if I come and I shoot the guy in the back, he says, hey, I'm getting shot in the back. All of his teammates are going to start looking this way. You're running directly into where they're trying to cut the line off. Whereas the game tries to help you out. Like, when you spawn over here, it's because it's saying, hey, it's free to go this way, and you should be, like, getting here. And preferably, like, if you can get here and there's no one here to fight, that's fine. But, like, if you can get here, this is even better, because first you can pull the flag, but second, like, they can't score because you're literally stopping them at the goal line to say, no, you can't score. So coming back behind them, I think, just takes a whole lot more time. You're also, like, there's a guy literally right here that you could have called off guard. But you get a kill, get 2 other guys really weak. So, like, you play this about as well as possible for the play that you made. I just don't think it's the play that we should have made in this case. But seems like it's going to work out for us. Yep. Again, goal here should not be to look this way. Like, I'm returning in the flag. There's no reason to stare at me. Like, where are they spawning? They're either spawning here or they're spawning over there. They're not going to spawn this way because I'm in the middle. It's a little delayed on the reaction. And again, like, we can go into this from your POV actually and look at it. Like, first, as you're coming up here, my reticle is not pointing this way. My reticle is immediately going straight here. Second, I'm not coming out on this plat because this is death zone. If I'm going to stand here, I'm going to get right here, or I'm going to jump right here, so that I always have an out too. Because, like, a lot of times you think, you know, oh man, he can just shoot a whole lot better than me, but it's not really that. It's that I'm always giving myself an exit. Like, I win fights because I'd never take a fight that I am not supposed to win. Whereas, you know, you take a whole lot of fights in bad positions that you are forcing yourself to lose because there's just nowhere to go. Like, you're way too far out here. But the other thing I was going to look at is just watch how much you strafe. Like, this guy's not even looking at you and you're still moving. Just stand still and shoot him. Or if you are moving, like, have that movement be like preparatory for, like, okay, he's going to shoot me, so I need to be backing up so that I can drop, or so that I can change routes, or I can go down here, right? Like, don't have that movement be like coming out further into the open, because there is absolutely no cover here for you. Okay. So you know there's a guy tower, which is fine. Yeah, you gotta at least trade melees there. I don't know if you got a blank in game or what, but, like, first, I wouldn't even try to get that close to him. I'd just stand back and shoot him. But second, like, you just gotta trade a melee. Okay, again, like, some hesitation. Like, you spawn, you look middle, then you look this way, and then you're like, I'm gonna run directly to the flag guy. Don't be thinking about where the flag guy's at. Again, like, yes, if you can get here and you can keep these guys from shooting me, that's great. But coming down here, what are you really gonna do? Like, you're very tight angle, and they have high ground. But instead, I would be thinking, like, hey, can I go this way and catch those guys off guard? Because you see this guy's looking in that direction. I guarantee this guy is also wanting to look in this direction. And so if I can get here, then I can shoot the guys for free. But it's not a bad thing to go this way. It's just, if I'm going this way, I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to get up top, maybe even up top tower. Like, but going down, like, directly in the path of your flag carrier is not really too helpful here. And you're, again, don't take fights in these areas. Like, shoot free damage, sure, but you want to get out of these areas as fast as possible. And see, like, this is fine. I mean, again, I wouldn't be playing from here, but you're shooting people across the lane because your flag carrier was moving. So you know there's a guy in the flag, but you also know your teammate's right above him. Like, I'm still just moving up the map. Or I'm not hesitating in throwing 2 grenades. Like, he just ran this way. Where is he going to go? He's either going to go here to, guess what, your teammate's right there, or he's going to go here. So I wouldn't double back on his route. I'm just going this way and trying to cut him off. And if you cut him off, you can trade him, that's fine. Or if you can just, you know, jiggle him a little bit until I can get there, that's good too. But going, like, directly in the same path that's him is, like, just super slow. And yeah, I mean, like, that entire sequence goes by and you're eventually going to kill the guy, but you spent, again, 20 seconds, so it's basically like you were dead that whole time too, because you weren't doing any damage or anything on the map. Like, this is good. This is the first time this match I've seen you shoot somebody, but also be near cover and have an exit plan, so. And you notice you put one person completely one shot, put another person 2 shot, and you've taken no damage at all. You got to feel confident. Like, there's 2 people really hurt here. Just jump in here and kill this guy, which you're starting to do. Cool. Now you got to live. Do not go this way. Yeah, like you just got to kind of wiggle the stairs there when you're completely one shot. It's almost worth too thinking about doubling back, like jump down here, then jump on that box, and then jump straight back up because he's probably going to change and look for where he thinks you're going to go, as opposed to just staring at the same place that you were just at. Cool. So again, flag is here, so I don't mind us fighting a little bit. I would almost say you could go back base, but I'm also fine with us going up the map. We just killed one though, so I would feel pretty good if you wanted to just go back this way and make sure they can't pull this flag any further. Because you're doing the exact same thing that I'm suggesting doing it, but what's the difference between taking it from here and going this way? The answer is angle isolation, right? Because guess who can shoot me from this direction from here? No one. Guess who can shoot me from here? Literally everybody, the entire map. And again, if I'm here, I'm not standing right here. I'm hugging this wall, and maybe I can go here, and then I can come back, and then I can go. And I've got a like crazy escape if I need. Like, you've got to really start thinking about like, this is not the spot to take a fight. And maybe you'll kill this guy. I don't think you do, just judging by the kill feed. But if you're standing right here and shooting this guy, he still can't grab the flag. And then you've got an exit. So if you get down on shots, you can protect yourself. Similarly, now this looks like an even better angle because look how much more of the flag area you can see. Like, you can see way deeper into the armory than where you're at. And you're also protected. Like, you can shoot this guy forever. He can never grab this flag, and you can always back up. And you're completely isolated from that guy. But from where you're at, like, that guy can just clearly beam you. And you tell me all the time, like, I'm getting double teamed. I'm getting double teamed. I'm getting double teamed. I always get double teamed. Like, this is why you're getting double teamed. It's not because people are better than you or they're super coordinated. It's because you're putting yourself in bad spots to where you're going to get double teamed. Okay, so again, flags out, no hesitation. Again, I'm not really a big fan of the cross laning here. Like, I'm fine with the shots because we killed the flag carrier, but like, get this direction, get like all the way up into their flag and go this way. Like, it's like you want to run like a race to see if you can catch up with the flag carrier every time that you've got them. And also, you've got to know that this guy was here. Like, you just shot him 2 times, so this shot is a whole lot better than this shot, because again, I'm getting double teamed. You know who's not shooting you from here? That guy. So shoot this guy, and then immediately turn here and kill this guy. Or, if you come here, you got to kill this guy because you knew he was there. And, like, you do a good job of trying to back up out of it, but you wouldn't have even been one shot here. You would have still got that kill and been able to deal with the other guy. Get an assist too. So like, it all works out super hard. We just killed all 4 of them. I'd argue you should be getting to elbow, but if you're not getting to elbow, you need to be getting back up to ring 2. Like, we don't want to block both sides, but because you're kind of running this way, they're going to spawn over there, which they do. And now they're going to get like super weird spawns. I don't know that it matters. You also grab their sniper, which is fine. We're super far ahead of the flag. Nice shot. Really narrow angle. Yeah, at the end of the game, like, if we're running a flag, or just in general, if I'm running a flag, I'm going to try to get the people to shoot me, like, more. And I think we'll see it from my POV when we go back and watch it. But, like, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm here. Please shoot me. Don't shoot my flag carrier. Because if they shoot me and I can trade with them, even if I'm off the map for 10 seconds, that's still 10 seconds that they're not shooting my flag carrier. So the big thing, again, for you here is to really hyper-focus on not taking fights from bad spots. Like, if you want to stop complaining about getting double-teamed, you've got to stop putting yourselves in spots to where you're, quote-unquote, getting double-teamed. All right, so let's see how I played this compared to you. I'm going to go through my POV a little bit quicker because I don't think there's as much. let's talk about. So again, my goal was to get to OV super quick. I wanted you to shoot to slow him down just so that I can get there. Get it, and now I'm trying to just desperate to get to OV. I know you got sniped, but I want to get here and pop this before they do. Unfortunately, couldn't get there in time. I still think our entire team needs to just be focused on OV, but sometimes you win the opening, sometimes you don't. I mean, I had it and had it half popped. Cool. So in this case, I went back to the base because I knew the sniper was up. Get a kill, grab the sniper. Like, I'm not setting super deep, like I'm trying to get up the map a little bit. There's a guy, boom, angle isolation. Like, you want to know how you don't get shot? Who can shoot me from here? If there's a guy here, he can shoot me. If there's a guy behind me, he can shoot me. There, he can shoot me. I'm going to sit here for a second. I'm not even going to wait on my shields to get back, and then I'm going to leave, because I know this guy's going to stop shooting at me in a second, but he can't shoot me right now. Peek out, see that he's moved on, and now I'm gone, and I'm going to go do something else. See the ping. No, I'm getting shot at from bottom mid, not hesitating, not even trying to shoot that guy, because again, he got the first shot on me, so no reason to even try to shoot him. Get a kill. Again, when you kill somebody here, I'm not going down these stairs, because I know someone's going to be shooting me from the other direction. Go up the stairs, check my angles. Again, still one shot, but I know I can do something on the map. I saw a guy, but a little bit late. Getting up top. Again, constantly trying to just reroute and see what I can do on the map. Always playing close to walls. Worst thing I did the entire game is try to snipe somebody from here. Like, I just need to get back away and not try to take a straight up fight with sniper. Okay, so again, notice subtle things. Do you see the wall next to me? I am not here where this guy can shoot me. I am here. Like, I take this really wide and keep this wall between me and him. Okay, and now when I'm ready to go up my lane and take like just a million shots to kill a guy horribly, I just hit my shots. You say I hit all my shots, like that was like 10 missed shots in a row. I traded out, but like it should have been a straight up kill. And part of the reason that they score this flag is because I don't win that fight. Okay, so again, not hesitating much. OV's coming up. I know there's not much I can do with this flag. I'm going to get a couple shots in. Still trying to play close to the walls. Still trying to get the OV. Okay. Now I'm looking for spawners immediately. Catch a guy off guard. I don't even think, hey, I've got to be the one to kill him, even though if I would have killed him, it would have been great for us. Like, I'm immediately trying to reroute. Again, playing close to the wall. Like, just look at this fight compared to some of the fights that you're taking. Like, it's not that I'm hitting every shot. Like, oh man, I start to run at that flag, and then I see somebody, and I'm backing up. And now I'm, like, playing this wall super hard. And because I'm playing this pillar, like, I'm making sure the only people who can shoot me are the people right in front of me. And yeah, I can shoot better than most of the people in these lobbies. That's going to happen. But if you clean up the other parts of your game, the only thing you're working on is getting better at shooting, which you can do by just shooting bots or, you know, playing one-on-ones, doing whatever. But you got to clean up the other things. So again, like, subtle things, like, this may not seem like much to you, but like, I'm keeping this pillar between me and whoever's over here. And I'm going to take the fight when I'm ready. Peek out, shoot. Okay, get the touch on the flag. Again, I felt like I had the timing to just run it, but you grabbed it, which is fine. Still trying to do something, but I have to take it a little bit more passive because I'm one shot. But again, my goal here is to stop people getting to you. I do it. Now I'm coming back to reroute the other way. Looking, see who I can shoot. This is way too much fighting, but I am fighting around a wall, so I know I can always dip out when I get one shot if things start to go bad. I saw that guy. Kill him. Okay, again, playing around walls. Isolating who I'm killing. Even where I'm dropping, like, I'm trying to make sure I'm not exposing myself too hard to different areas. Okay, jumping up top. Again, like, they can see me, but watch what happens. I start getting shot. I put my body between me and this wall, and like this, I'm still fighting this guy, but I'm paying attention to who else is shooting me. Now I'm ready to fight this guy. Teammate comes and helps me, which will happen a whole lot more the better that you get. You'll get more help from your teammates. But again, one shot, not standing still, kind of just rerouting, trying to go through the safe areas. See a guy deep, but if I was paying more attention to what was close range, I would have got a kill here. Yep. When I come through here, I'm not walking and trying to shoot people. Like, I was trying to see that guy, but you see I'm sprinting through here. That way, in case I get shot, I'm around the corner. Okay. Again, walls, 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 holding walls. I see a guy. I knew that guy was chasing me. I heard his footsteps. Reroute. Kill him. I've got to stop jumping. Here, again, trying to put a wall between me and him, but completely one shot. Not much I could do. Just get a melee, get some damage, do anything that I can. Not the best fights, because I just keep jumping in these lobbies for some reason. So this case, going cross because I'm specifically going to the overshield. Get the overshield, not much hesitation. Again, clear my angle, look that way, make sure nobody spawned over there because we're standing in this area. Get the return. Again, close to this wall. No one can shoot me from there. No one can see me from elbow. They have to come all the way out here. So I can shoot this guy for free. And now reroute, once again, another wall. And I'm going to come and shoot from the other side. Okay, wall next to me. Turn, there's a wall. Again, isolating my fights. Now I feel pretty confident to pull the flag, even though I'm running it to them. Like, I'm doing that purposely in this case, because we just killed 2 of them. We should be able to run over these 2 people. Again, trying to isolate my angle, throw the flag out, route back. I'm not going to sit there and just fight that guy to the death. Oh, look, a kill. Also, again, subtly, just a lot of this is what you have to start thinking about if you want to start leveling up. Like, I am trying to get my body to where this pillar is at least between me and some of the elbow when I'm shooting this shot. And then when I come here, I can argue I run a little bit too early. I also fumbled the flag, but again, like, the goal is to not like hesitate on top of that. I want to get a touch, and then I'm like super close to the wall, hugging the wall. Score, immediately get behind the wall. Don't know that I know that there's a guy behind me. I don't think I do. Jump in front of the grenade. Teammate kills him. Again, holding this wall while I'm reloading. Yeah, and then a guy comes behind me and kills me. I will say one subtle thing, though, here too, that is actively a thought in my head that maybe doesn't seem to register if you're not thinking about it, but like, watch as I start shooting the shot. You see where I'm at? Now watch. I'm already backing up, and unfortunately there's a guy behind me, but like, I'm already thinking like I'm going to get behind this wall. It's just unfortunately there was a guy behind the wall waiting on me. But that's the kind of mindset I have, is like, don't take direct fights. Keep your shields as much as possible. Find the free damage. And when you are fighting people, you're isolating those fights. Again, free damage, free damage. Jumping out a little risky to kill the flag carrier. Get behind a wall. I saw a guy top mid, change directions, stand next to a wall, come back here, again near a wall. Going here, trying to see if there's anybody on OV. This is a little too much. You notice, though, as soon as I got shot at, I got behind this wall. And I traded out. Really was probably bad. I should have stayed on the overshield so that they couldn't have got it for free, but I still think it's doing a good job of illustrating, like, isolating fights. So you notice I didn't try to go and run behind the flag carrier. I'm trying to get to where I can see Angle's near the flag carrier. Get that kill. Again, jump this way. Wall between me and the tower. Get that kill. Again, now I'm thinking about blocking spawns so that we can run a flag, but we're on elbow, so it's kind of making things weird. And now my whole goal is, like, my teammate is in front of everybody, so all I've got to do is prevent them from getting up the map. So catch that guy. Gonna drop. Again, isolate my angle. Look, I know that guy was fighting me, but I'm still trying to get some damage on the other guy as it's going. And yeah, so that's everything from my POV. We won. I don't think you necessarily played that bad here, but just trying to show to you, like, Halo isn't just me coming out like with super cracked out aim and just, you know, rolling over people because of the way I'm aiming. Halo is more about positioning and just understanding when to take fights and when not to take fights, where to take fights from, and how to get in and out of those fights without too much risk. I feel like your biggest problem is that you want to blame things like double and triple teams, but it's not that. It's that you're putting yourself in positions to where you're getting shot by multiple people at the same time. And then the other times when you're playing slower, you think that you're playing slower is how I tell you to play. I want you to play fast. As you see, I kind of moved around the map pretty fast this game. But the things that I'm doing, the reason that they're successful is because I'm just isolating everything I'm doing and making everything super simple to where I'm fighting one person at a time. Whatever direction I'm fighting, one guy at a time. No one else can shoot at me because I'm isolating how that they can shoot at me. And then as soon as I'm done with that fight, or as soon as I disengage, whether I kill him or not, I'm not worried about that guy. That guy is kind of out of my mind. I know where he's at, but I'm looking to see if I can isolate another angle to shoot some people for free. Cool. Well, anyways, we'll get back to it. Thanks.